Hello, welcome back. It's been a little while. I took a brief break away, but now I have returned and we're going to keep checking out the Mega CD compatibility with the Mega SG. Last time we looked at the Mega CD Model 1, and this time and from now on we're going to plug in the Model 2. So let me get my mouse mat. It's going to act as the surface. There we go. Plug that in. Okay. Right. Hang on. Okay. Power has been attached to the Mega CD, and oh god, I can't see. There we go. Power has been attached to the Mega SG. Excellent. Okay, so let's start this video by testing Cdx compatibility. Now, what I mean by Cdx is this handy device. So what I mentioned last time is that even though the Mega SG itself is region free, if you're using a CD add-on with it, you are limited to the region locking of the CD add-on. So for example, I've got a European Mega CD here, so theoretically I can still only play European Mega CD games on the Mega SG, because the Mega CD itself has its own separate region locking. However, with this handy little cartridge, the Cdx, you could bypass the region locking. Hang on, let's plug that in. So, if this works, we should see a different startup when we run the ROM of the Mega CD, if it works. Boom, it works. Or at least it's come up on screen. Alright, and there's the Mega CD 2 BIOS screen. Alright, so let's start off by playing a Japanese game. This is an interesting little RPG that is actually somewhat impossible to play if you don't speak Japanese. But I got it because it was cheap, and it looks quirky in a good way. So let's see if this works. If the Cdx is doing its job correctly, it should just load this Japanese game. Okay. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Okay. Yeah, that is just fully locked up the Mega CD. Okay then, let's reboot. Let's try a different method. Let's go into the menu. Try loading it from the menu. It has locked up again. Okay. Not a good sign. Alright. Let's try one more time. Reseat the cartridge a couple of times just to make sure it's getting a proper connection. Mega SG on. So it's weird. It's oh, is it going to work? It's trying. The game is trying to boot, because normally if the Mega CD detects a game CD it can't play, it'll come up with invalid CD at the bottom there. It won't say press the start button. So it's trying. It's trying to play the game. Interesting. Okay. That's not encouraging. This game that we're trying to boot, by the way, is FHB, Funky Horror Band. And I want to say it's Planet Terror, I think? I don't remember what the subtitle is. It's Planet something. Yeah, so it's a no-go for Funky Horror Band. So that may be just because of the region locking, not because the Mega SG wouldn't be able to play it. Oh well. Off to a bad start. So let me just turn this off. Remove the CDX for now. And let's move on to another game. Next one we're going to have a look at is, test, I mean, is Ground Zero Texas, which is not a good game. This is like one of the very, very few like European Mega CD games that got released in the American style, like dual case. There's like 3 games that came out in this case. I think it's like Ground Zero Texas, Sewer Shark, and I want to say there was a Psygnosis game that also came out in this style case, not the normal like CD dual cases, this big chunky one. Oh, this case, by the way, is broken, so the hinge gave up the ghost a long time ago. Like all dual cases, eventually they will just break. Some schmutz on the disc there. Alright. Let's look at some Ground Zero, Texas. Okay, good. That is what should happen. This game's not good. It's fun, in like a bad way, in like a it's fun to, you know, make fun of bad games way, but not really worth getting invested in. There seems to be some weird artifacting on screen. Like there's like, so look, you see like squares and
people have begun to disappear.
so yeah, see, it's like flashes up, like little black squares flash up on screen sometimes.
Is in danger.
That's not normal.
This small Texas town sits at ground zero.
So the game plays, but there appears to be some weird artifacting going on. Yeah, you see, it's like, it's very brief, but they're definitely there. And that is not normal.
I'll get him. Keep it running.
Yes, sir.
So the plot is
Good luck, buddy.
alien invaders have infiltrated America and they're disguising themselves as humans. You have to go in and figure out who
Right.
is really a disguised alien and who is just an innocent.
Here we go.
It's not that good. It's basically just what's that cowboy game called? McCree? Something McCree. Can't remember the name of it. But yeah, there's a cowboy. Basically, it's a light gun game, but without light gun support. Mad Dog McCree. It's basically sci-fi Mad Dog McCree. That's what it is, except with a little bit of
Well, Beverly
what's
Hills
it
it ain't.
called?
Just hope you do better than the last tactical operative.
Night Trap mixed in, so you could like switch between areas as well. So it's like, yeah, it's like it's a cross between Mad Dog McCree and Night Trap, but with like a sci-fi
No
theme.
trace, nothing.
Let's skip this. So yeah, select cameras, camera shield, fire weapons. So yeah,
Scares the crap out of me.
you can't skip. This can't skip the goddamn cutscene.
I'm heading back down to the plaza. Good luck.
We're up here. Because of the losses, we've gone to a battle cam setup.
Imagine having to watch this intro every time you try to play the game.
At 4 critical locations. You'll be tied into the
couldn't
database
skip
at
it.
Fort Meade.
And this is not
Your
short.
fire
This
control center
goes.
consists of 4 particle beam disruptors with limited energy capacitors. So make smart decisions. We're in here. Based on cell analysis, HQ has determined that these aliens must ingest a compatible life form in order to survive. Their constant cellular regeneration depends on it. Frankly,
So they're eating people.
our best
Okay,
weapons can
gotcha.
only stun these creeps. You gotta find a way to stop them. Now, there'll be an agent in each locale, and you'll get a wave once you get set. I'll be on the street as well, gathering what intelligence I can on the disappearances. Now, you're supposedly the best we've got. And we're counting on you to watch our backs and be there in the event that something goes wrong. And there's one other thing. You're the last chance we have. We don't get this situation contained. HQ has a B-2 in the air with a TAC nuke. They're ready to drop it.
Can I skip this yet? Okay, here we go. Still got those weird artifacts. That's definitely not supposed to be there. That's clearly a bug. I wonder if that's caused by a dirty disk or Or if that is actually the Mega SG.
All battle cams energized and operational.
Okay, camera 1.
You like another one? Okay. Can I bring you anything?
So I move this crosshair around and wait for someone to do something dumb.
Glad you're online. Name's Breen. Been undercover here for over a week. What a dump.
You talking to me?
Hi, Breen.
Hey there. Of course, the view's not too bad.
She's like, who are you talking to? You talking to yourself?
Here we go. Alright, one for you. And you. This is
See this dude with the cowboy hat?
and finally.
No, he just... Oh, fuck. And the tiny little boxes they give you are just not fast enough. Got him. Okay, that's 1. Fuck. This is one of those games where you really need to, like, to memorize where enemies are coming from. Okay, something's happening on camera 3, so let's go to camera 3.
It's not just a job. It's an adventure.
Why are you carrying an inflatable skeleton? Got him. Wow, I was lucky. Ooh, don't shoot her. Fuck. You have such a small window of opportunity to actually do this. It's like the box is so small and they're only vulnerable for like a split second. And the controls just aren't responsive enough.
Matthews, I'll be your contact out here on Main Street. Just keep a cool head and you'll get through this. Whatever this is.
I mean, despite the weird like artifacting, it's still very playable.
Let me tell you, a lot of people disappeared. So it's just up to us now.
Okay, that guy's pretty easy. Okay. Okay, doing well. Okay, back to camera 3. Oh man, I shot that old lady. Nice acting. Okay, back to camera 1. Okay, I think someone grabs the waitress.
Hey, sweetness. What do you say we get to know each other, huh? What do you say, huh?
I thought he could use one more.
That one really hit the spot.
Okay, no. Oh, there is totally a, Oh, fuck. Something happened. I missed it. Oh, well, I missed that. Fuck. That cutscene clearly didn't finish. I thought it was like a red herring. Because sometimes you go to places and a cutscene will start and then nothing will happen. Okay. Back to camera 2. Back to camera 1.
Fresh chips over here.
I'm coming, guys. I'm coming.
All the cards.
Hold your horses.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, can I get anything else for
I
you,
need some
fellas?
good cards is what I need.
Hey.
We're okay, babe. What do you think?
I think you should raise them.
Got it.
How are you fellas?
20.
More than 20
and
raise
Is anything going to happen?
That's it. That's 15.
Got him. Okay, tell you what, that's enough Ground Zero Texas. You don't need Ground Zero. That's Ground Zero Texas. Okay. It works. There appears to be some weird bugginess, but it works. Okay. Now from a bad game to an incredibly mediocre one. This is Jaguar XJ220. This game is basically an advertisement. This game has incredibly, very little content in it. It's like, oh, you play as one car. There's one car in this game, and it's just point-to-point races. And it is very, very low on options. And it's just straight up just a massive advertisement for this brand of car. It's not even a good racing game. Team Jaguar, that's all you get. You get this one team. C, B, A. Nope, you can't. Okay. So, there's a track editor though, that's kind of cool. So automatic, manual, automatic. 2-player, 1-player. This menu doesn't make a lot of sense. 2-player options. Well, you can play music on the CD if you want to. Don't know why you would ever do that. It's not a particularly great soundtrack, so you know. It's nice at the options there though. 3 laps, SCR tracks, player tracks, miles per hour, language. It's your regular Grand Prix. Oh, outrun style. You can choose your song. Oh, so we play some Funky Fever. Does it keep your song choice, or I imagine it must do. It must keep your song choice, surely.
Start your engines.
Start your engines.
Go!
It does seem to be using real scaling for the edge objects though, I will give it that. It's not using like the weird intermediate sizes of sprites that, you know, you see in other like Mega Drive era racing games. This does appear to be using one sprite and making use of the Mega CD's scaling capabilities. Oh god! Oh, this is a nightmare. Okay. Oh god. We'll just do one lap, and this is pretty much what the game is. There's nothing really. Nothing else really worth looking at in this game. It's pretty standard. Okay, we are 18th on the grid. That was terrible. Yep, Jaguar XJ220 works just fine. Great. Alright, now on to some real shit. This game is somewhat becoming a channel mascot as of late because of how many times I play it, or versions of it. That is, of course, Mickey Mania. I have something of a love-hate relationship with Mickey Mania. Oh, that's not normal. Hello. Whoa. Okay. That was, you all saw that, right? The Traveller's Tale logo just kind of exploded. Okay. Motherfucking goat. Whoa, okay. Oh god, that's not. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. What the fuck is happening? Huh. Well, this is not... Oh, it just keeps getting worse. I can't push the block anymore. I should be able to push this... Oh my god, it's like one of those, like, weird, like, hidden object pictures that you used to see a lot. You just kind of stare at the object, and eventually, if you stare at it long enough, you see a shape of something, but... Oh god. Yeah, I can't even get... Nope, this is not playable. Okay. Reset. That's not a good start. Oh dear. Now again, the question is that the Mega SG's fault, or is there something not quite right with this Mega CD unit? Okay, we'll try this again, and if this is a repeatable error, then oh no, it didn't do it that time. The Traveller's Tale logo did not screw up, so that's hopeful for the rest of the game. Maybe it was just a fluke. Maybe it's just that 1 in a 1,000 chance that the drive didn't read the disc correctly. Okay. There was a suspicious... Okay, no, pulling no punches this time. Alright. Holy shit. It's just... Oh god, how far can we get? We made it to the second half of the level. Okay, how long before it completely fucks up this time? Oh, there it goes. Oh! Fuck is that? What am I looking at? Oh my god. How the hell am I going to do this? This is nightmarish. One more hit and I'm... Fuck. Okay. I can kind of, if I stare at the screen, I can... Oh, no. Huh. So why is it doing that? That's interesting. Again, is that like a... That may be a hardware issue. Hang on. Make sure the disc is clean. It's pretty clean, yeah. Okay. Maybe I need to reseat the Mega SG perhaps. Okay, reseat that a couple of times. And we'll try a third time, and if it does it again, we know something is definitely wrong. Alright, so it loads up that just fine. It's interesting that it all went wrong at different points. It was the same issue, but it happened at different times. Okay. Skip that. Alright, does it do the same thing again? Okay, so far everything's fine. Oh, no, it's done it again. Okay, something is... Okay, Alright then, so... Interesting. Why is it doing that? I'm not sure. I may have to at some point hook up my Model 1 back up off camera and try this game again. Interesting. Okay, moving on. Next game we're going to have a quick look at to see if it runs correctly or if there's issues. Whoop. No. Night Trap. Another bad FMV game, but kind of endearing. That's the thing about the FMV games for the Mega CDs. That yeah, they're not good games, but they're usually still a little bit entertaining because of how just cheesy and poorly acted they are. Right, Hasbro put this out, God. Rest in peace. Yeah, you can skip this one. Check out the house. No one's in the house at the moment. Everyone's outside. Ah, got him. Oh. Can I... Oh, fuck. Problem is you've got to try and memorise where... Nope, they escaped. Great. So a lot of the time you end up catching them just as they're leaving the room and it's too late.
Young ones too, you know. You are a...
Come on.
I'll help your cousin with that.
Yeah, it's about time. Sorry, it didn't dawn on me. You know, dawn.
Oh god, this game is just kind of boring and it's not very clear.
What's happening tonight, Dad?
Well, we have to bottle the two...
Okay, this seems to be playing just fine though. There's none of that weird artifacting that we saw in Ground Zero Texas.
The problem is Sheila and I might have to make a delivery.
That's no problem. Tony and I can handle it.
I'm not so sure.
Please have to go too.
Whoa, 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 what's this? This is a special vintage.
Okay. Looking around.
bag?
Which one? You got about 1 million of them.
Back off, bird face. You just better be glad I...
Oh, they're going outside.
Looks like a healthy bunch.
Yes, it should be a good weekend.
Too bad we must visit the Ox tonight. I'd much rather stay here and enjoy our new guests.
Now, Victor, we can't forget about the poor augurs.
You and your charity work is beginning to be much too much. Come, let's visit the girls.
And they go outside and you like...
Hi, Megan.
Yeah, here they come, yeah. Anyway, this game sucks. It's interesting, but it sucks. There are better ways to play this now. I think there's a version of this on Steam now, which is hilarious. Like a much higher quality video version of it. Oh shit. Yeah, it seems to run correctly. Oh great. From one bad FMV game to another bad FMV game. This is Nova Storm. This was quite a late game, I think. It was like 95? No, 94. 1994. This game also came out for the PlayStation. So if you want a higher quality video version of this game, that exists. May have also come out for PC as well, I'm not sure. I know there is definitely a PlayStation version though. This is one of those games where the video quality really impacts your ability to play the game, because certain levels are just... you can't fucking make out anything. You have no idea what the hell you're meant to be shooting at, or... Come on. Okay. It's just the Star Trek photon torpedo sound effect. I don't know if you thought this music would be a good idea. It's kind of... oh god. This is basically really shitty FMV Star Fox. Or maybe I should say, like, really shitty FMV... God, what's that space game called? Galaxy Force. It's really shitty FMV Galaxy Force. There we go. Star Fox did not invent the behind-the-back space shooter. Galaxy Force did. At least I think Galaxy Force did. There may have been another one that came before Galaxy Force, arguably. God, I don't know what it is I'm looking at. Like, I get it, like on like a CRT, using a you know, a composite connection. A lot of the you know, the quality of the video will be like smeared over a little bit so it doesn't look quite as terrible. But yeah, man, even with an old TV with like a less than stellar connection, this would still look like arse. Or shitty orange bits. I want to say these boss encounters are timed as well, because it's FMV, right? It won't last forever. I'm trying to figure out what's got the most damage per second, the torpedoes or the laser? If it hit one more time, I'm dead. Whoa. Oh, you can hold down the torpedo button to charge up a bigger one. Yeah, it took too long. So yeah, these bosses are timed because it's FMV, right? You can't just have an infinitely looping FMV. Well, I guess they could loop it, but yeah. So if you don't kill them within a certain time limit, you just die, which sucks. Anyway, that's Nova Storm. It works. Seems fine. There's nothing funky about it. Which suggests more and more that the problems we saw with Ground Zero Texas and Mickey Mania was the problems are caused by the Mega SG and not by the CD add-on. Because so far everything else has worked just fine. I mean, you know, of the very, very small chunks that we've been looking at, those were the only two to have strange issues. And the discs, while not perfect, were not that badly damaged or anything or scratched. So that shouldn't have caused issues. Alright, moving on. This one's a favourite. This is Prince of Persia. The Mega CD version of Prince of Persia is fabulous. It's interesting, the Mega CD version is actually not based on the standard Mega Drive version. The standard Mega Drive version is a different game worked on by a different team. This version, I believe, is based on the PC Engine version. So there's like two different versions of Prince of Persia created by two different development teams for the Mega Drive. This is like the standard Mega Drive version, which was worked on by Domark, I think. And then there's this version.
You think you can return to Persia?
God, the voice acting is incredible.
You no longer rule here.
So this is our villain, Jafar, or Jaffa, as he's known in this version of the game.
I will be Sultan. I am invincible.
The voice acting is incredible.
Let me see the story.
I think this is the only version of the game to have this voice acting. Like, even though this was based on the PC Engine CD version, that version did not have this voice acting, I don't think. Or voice acting at all. At least I don't think it did. Let's skip that, fuck it. Let's get on with it. Back to demo, fastest continue. Start. So, weirdly enough, this version is not... Oh god. This version, while it from what I can tell, it controls quite a bit better. Fucking hell. It controls quite a bit better than the standard Mega Drive version. The Mega Drive version is, the Domark one is like notoriously poor controls from what I hear. This version still doesn't exactly control that well, so you still have to kind of be careful. There's like a weird sense of momentum to the prints in this version. Okay. Shit, like that. So you can't just tap. Kind of like, oh shit, I keep forgetting. Like, he runs forward like several feet, so I just tap left and he's just like, and he does this like little delayed animation, which is not great. But you know, that's a part of Prince of Persia. Don't jump, you fuck. No, you. Prince of Persia, everyone. Okay. So hold down A, that lets me step forward slowly. And as long as you're holding down A, the prince will not step off a ledge. So yeah, he'll stop. I'll try to walk off the edge, but because I'm... Oh no! He'll... oh my god, people, leave me alone. Okay, he will... He's not supposed to step off the edge. He's not supposed to do that. In most other versions of the game, if you're holding down the walk button, the prince will not step off the edge. But apparently he just did. Okay, let's try jumping from here. Okay, let's just land on the button. So yeah, that's what I was saying before. This version, even though I think it controls a bit better than the standard Mega Drive version. What is going on with the right of the screen there? What is that weird yellow line? Is that normal? Apparently that's normal. Oh god. Okay, that's... Okay. Alright. Oh no, there's the... Okay, grab that ledge, let's go. So yeah, this, like graphically, this is based on the PC Engine version, and this version looks way worse than the standard Mega Drive version. Like, I'll give the Mega Drive version, like, that. It is a good looking version of the game. Domark went above and beyond to make that version look good. It just controls like shit. Whereas this seems to be pretty much the opposite. It controls better, but it looks like a PC Engine game. Oh, crap. Is a... Okay, so I've got to time the jump. Fuck. Oh god. Yeah, this game... this version of this game... not great. Not great. Yeah, I don't think there are really any console versions of this game that control well, to be honest. I think your best bet for OG Prince of Persia is like the Mac or DOS version, really, because I want to say all of the console versions of original Prince of Persia have like issues. Okay. Okay. Another FMV game, because what else? However, this is a good one. This is one I like. This is Road Avenger. I like Road Avenger. Think of it as Dragon's Lair crossed with Mad Max.
Game creative staff. Wolf Team.
Looks like arse. What am I looking at? I think it's a car? Alright, skipping this. If I can. Okay, I can. Good. This game's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. So, I believe the game was originally made by Data East. It's just Wolf Team just ported it to the Mega CD. I have a version of this for the Sega Saturn, which, as you can imagine, looks a bit better, but it plays more like the original arcade version, so it's not as fun. Because the original arcade version is like, it's got more going on than this slightly simplified version of the game. Nearly pressed the wrong button there. Oh god. So, a lot of people try and play this and they get stuck because they're treating it like a normal a quick time event where they tap the button. Where really you're supposed to, as soon as you see the direction on screen, you need to hold the indicated button down until the indicated direction disappears, instead of just tapping the direction. So hold it down, release. Hold it down, release. Oh god. Fuck yeah. Oh, did I press it in time? Oh, I didn't. Oh god. That's horrific. Where does it put me? Oh, it puts us before the pier. That's not good. onto the pier. Here we go. Brake. Turbo. Oh, left. Watch out, kid. I've always wondered when watching this, like, this is not a post-apocalypse. This is like a modern, developed country, and yet there are just these road gangs who are causing all kinds of chaos. Where are the police? What even happened there? I don't know. Yeah, that's just Road Avenger. It's so dumb. It's not a good game, but it's got some appeal if you like dumb shit. I like me some dumb shit. Oh dear. Okay. There we go. Right, we're at an hour. I think we'll call it there. Interesting. I wonder why Mickey Mania did that. Very strange. Shall we try it one more time? Maybe the Mega CD just needed to warm up or something. Because I'm still kind of surprised it went bad, like that quick, like that badly. You know, it was that severe. I don't know, maybe the Mega CD just needs to, like, I don't know, some of the aging capacitors inside it needs to warm up for a few minutes or something. Maybe now it won't happen. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results? Oh dear, come on, Mickey Mania. Let's try and get through the first level without anything weird happening. Oh, no. Okay, interesting. Ah! If anything, it's just getting worse. Okay, so, willing to bet it's not the Mega CD at this point, because all the other games played just fine. There was that weird artifacting issue in Ground Zero, Texas, but that was incredibly minor compared to this. Alright, let's just keep going. Doesn't matter, just go, just... Oh! Already doing it. Oh god, it's just... Oh, and there it goes. Just, oh my god, the crane appears to be made out of pieces of cat. The water's fine though. The water's working. Weird. Weird. Again, I'll off camera, I'm going to have to test this with the standard, like Model 1 Mega Drive to see if that also has the same issue. Oh my god. It's just unplayable now. Oh no, but the windowsills are still... Just try and... Get through. Ring the bells to lower the bridge. Whoa, shit. Hello. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. The crates aren't affected. Ow. The crane is completely unaffected. Oh, it's weird. It looks so strange. Still kind of play it though, just because I know the layout of the level. So I can kind of see through all the weird glitchy mess. Oh god. I can't see what the... Let's see if we can actually finish this boss, despite this visual nightmare that just gets worse and worse. Honestly, I'm kind of amazed I can still tell where the damn... Holy shit. It just keeps getting worse. I'm honestly surprised the Mickey sprite hasn't screwed up. Oh my god. This is terrible. Okay, I'm assuming that one's destroyed. I can't actually see... Okay, the cogs must be destroyed, otherwise it would be visible. Oh, no, I landed on an explosion. Oh well. We tried. Yeah, there's definitely something going on with Mickey Mania. It just doesn't work. Oh. Game's... Okay. That's me opening the lid while the game was trying to load, I guess. Yeah. Interesting. Like I said, I'll check that with the standard Mega CD 1 again to see if it still does that, or if that's a Mega CD 2 related issue. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, that's me for now. Thank you for watching. I'm the Real Blue Dragon. Goodbye.